Can you imagine Superman killing someone? I'm not talking about some random villain falling off a building by accident. I'm talking about Superman, the guy who represents hope, who saves kittens from trees, who smiles at the camera while holding up a plane with one hand, snapping another living being's neck with his bare hands. It happened in 2013 on the big screen, and people still haven't gotten over it. Close your eyes for a second. Try to put yourself in Clark Kent's shoes at that moment. You just found out you're an alien, that your home planet was destroyed, that you're the last of your kind, or you were, until you discovered there is another one, a general named ZOD, a guy who was born with a single purpose: to protect Krypton at any cost. And now, this guy wants to turn Earth into a new Krypton, wants to exterminate all of humanity to give his people a second chance. Do you understand his logic? I do. It's twisted, it's monstrous, but it makes sense inside Zod's head. He is not a villain who wakes up in the morning thinking, today I am gone, now the evil. He genuinely believes he's fulfilling his duty, that he's honoring the memory of a dead world. That's what makes everything so difficult. When Superman and Zod finally face off in Metropolis, it's not a fight between hero and villain. It's a Greek tragedy unfolding in real time. Two survivors of the same apocalypse destroying each other because they can't coexist. One chose Earth. The other can't let go of Krypton. The city is in ruins. Buildings crumbling like sand. People running desperately through streets covered in dust and debris. And in the middle of it all, two gods fighting a war that no human can even follow with their eyes. Then that moment arrives. Zod corners a family in a train station. His eyes start glowing red. You know what's coming next. The heat vision, the same weapon Superman uses to seal doors or melt ice, except now it is aimed at killing innocent civilians. Superman grabs Zod from behind, a desperate chokehold, both of them straining, Zod's neck slowly turning toward that terrified family. A mother holding her children, kids crying, and Superman screams. It's not a battle cry, it's a plea. He's begging Zod to stop. Don't do this, he says, voice breaking, eyes welling up. Zod doesn't stop. The beam inches closer centimeter by centimeter. The family screams. Superman screams even louder. And then the snapped Zod's body collapses. Superman falls to his knees, and the scream that comes out of him at that moment, I'll never forget that sound. It's not anger, it's not relief. It's something we don't even have a word to describe. It's the sound of someone who just lost a part of themselves forever. Lois Lane runs to him, holds him. He clings to her like a lost child. And that's when the real war began. Not between Superman and Zod, between the fans. Superman doesn't kill. The comments exploded. Forums caught fire. People were genuinely furious. As if Zack Snyder had committed a crime against humanity for making Superman face an impossible decision. But wait a second. Stop and think with me. What would you do? You're holding an almost indestructible being. He's sworn to exterminate every human on the planet. There's no prison that can hold him. There's no phantom zone available. There's no Krypton left to send him back to. And in that exact second, a family is going to die if you don't act. What's the alternative? That's the question nobody wants to answer. It's easier to criticize. It's more comfortable to say the real Superman would have found another way. But what way? Tell me. I'll wait. The silence is deafening. isn't it? What the film did was something radical, something the comics always danced around but rarely confronted head-on. It put the symbol of hope in a moral dead end and said, "Now what, Boy Scout?" And the answer hurt. It hurt Superman. It hurt the audience. It hurt everyone who grew up believing there's always a clean solution, a third option, a happy ending where nobody has to get their hands dirty. Real life doesn't work that way. And maybe, just maybe, our heroes shouldn't work that way all the time either. This doesn't mean killing is acceptable. The film doesn't celebrate Zod's death. Quite the opposite. It treats it like a scar, like a founding trauma, like the moment that will define who Superman chooses to be for the rest of his life, because now he knows what he's capable of, knows the weight of taking a life, knows what it's like to carry that choice forever, and knows he never wants to feel that again. That's the point a lot of people missed in the heat of the moment. The Superman of Man of Steel isn't the complete Superman. It's Superman being born. It's his first day on the job. He doesn't have decades of experience, doesn't have the Justice League to help, doesn't have the Fortress of Solitude full of Kryptonian technology. He has a suit he put on less than 48 hours ago and an entire planet to protect against an alien invasion. The guy improvised, mudgy mistakes, got things right, did what he could with what he had, and when the dust settled, when the rubble of Metropolis started being cleared away, Superman stood up different, more human, ironically, more aware, more determined to find another solution next time. Because there will be a next time. There always is. But now he carries a permanent reminder. A name, a face, a snap that echoes in his memory every time anger threatens to win. Zod didn't die in vain. Zod became the limit, the line Superman swore never to cross again. This isn't a betrayal of the character, it's the building of him. And maybe that's why this scene still bothers so many people after more than a decade, because it forces us to face an uncomfortable truth about heroes, about choices, about the real price of saving the world. You can't always save everyone. Sometimes victory tastes like ashes, and sometimes the hero needs to be saved too. But tell me something, if you had the power of a god and only 1 second to decide between killing one or letting millions die, would you have the courage to pull the trigger?